Hey there, my Battlefield friends and fans. Welcome back to Battlefield Hardline. This is Train Dodge, the fourth map that I'm showing off of the new DLC, Getaway. So what is this map all about? This map is just as big and as exciting as Pacific Highway, Double Cross, and so on and so forth. It's another gorgeous map that's somewhere in the States. I don't know, that may be also California, I'm not so sure. But as you can see, the train here is the most exciting part. It goes through the middle of the map and you can actually ride it like this guy. Look at him. He is on his belly trying to take out our team, and I don't know if he was successful, but thankfully he didn't get me. But isn't that fun that you can actually ride the train? But of course, like in other train maps, you have to be super careful that you do not get hit. And I actually was curious if you can actually stop the train with some C4, and I tried that, but I have to say it didn't work. It wasn't meant to be that you can stop the train, but you can definitely use the train to, you know, drive over some people and cars and whatever is on the tracks. I've seen it all in those, you know, instances that I played this map. I think I played this map about 4 times last night. There was never a dull moment in any of the games, even though there were some frustrating moments because we were going against an extremely good team and my team wasn't that good, and myself included. But, you know, most of us were playing this map for the first time, like I did right here. This is actually my very first match on this map. And I was still learning it. I didn't know how big it was. I didn't know what was on the map, where to go. I just basically went with the flow and just kind of had fun. And I, you know, at the beginning didn't really care so much that our team wasn't doing so well, just like the whole night. Even though I have to say that it got a little bit frustrating when we couldn't get out our spawn or something like that. But that doesn't really happen in big maps like this one. Other than that, it was really fun taking them out and just kind of exploring the map and, you know, checking out what is on this map. And I have to say, it takes like many matches until you actually have the chance to explore the whole map. And many times you want to go and explore that one corner of the map when you get shot and then you can't spawn there anymore. So it may take, you know, many minutes or another match for you to be able to go back there again and explore that. And, you know, I have a pretty good understanding now of some of the flanking routes and where the snipers are hiding. But the map in general is very sniper friendly. There are a lot of high hills that overlook everything, as you can see here too on this oil station, gas station thingy, whatever that is. That there are always big fights. And there is a ghost town right in front of me here. There's this like creek where you can hide and, you know, attack cars with C4. There's this one mountain where the snipers are always conglomerating, and you can see that later when I try to take them out. And look at that little tunnel with the spider webs. That's so neat how they did that. All the little details in this game are just so amazing. They just make me happy. You know, the more details in a game, the more fun stuff you have to look at when you walk around, run around. And again, I did not really take any vehicles here. I was just basically on foot the whole time, trying to explore and see, you know, if we have any chance. Look, there's another guy running on the train. I was riding the train quickly, but it's basically just kind of to get to the other side. I was jumping on the train and then jumping off on the other side, but I never rode the whole train because it seems to be like a death trap. It seems like when you're on the train, because you're going so fast, you barely have a chance to take anyone out. And people are waiting left and right, and especially in the tunnel, they're just waiting to take you out. So, you know, if you don't mind getting killed, then it's definitely a lot of fun. So I'm taking out all the snipers up here. And I'm lucky that my team didn't spawn on me, so those kills were all on me. But that's not the case a little later in this video, as you will see very soon. So a lot of people here that were playing, you could just tell that they were still very new to the map. You could just tell that they didn't really know where to go. And that's, I always actually like in games to play a game or a map that's very new, because it's people play it so differently. Once you play against people who know the map better than you do, a lot of times it's much harder to dominate them, because they have obviously an advantage over you. And I just keep trying to take out those pesky vehicles, because the enemy team just made heavy use of them. And yes, we probably should have done the same, but I guess I was just playing with a bunch of infantry happy people like me. And so it was a little bit off a disadvantage, but I was thinking about maybe getting into a car, but you know, it's like if they are really good, then you're not really much better with a car. You would have probably had to have a lot of cars in order to have a chance, because that's kind of what they did. They just constantly attacked us with cars, with the heavy armor trucks and whatnot. And for me, the only defense is to just keep taking them down over and over. Not only do you get nice kills from it, most often a double or triple kill depending on how many people are on the vehicle, but you're also doing your team a huge favor by taking those down. So it's not a selfish move in any way. So I'm trying to trick out this guy. I don't think this guy knows. And I love this M5S, even though you can't really do any long distance shots with it. The one thing that's really awesome is it's got a built-in suppressor, and I don't usually use suppressors, but you can't remove this suppressor, so you just have to go with it or use a different gun. But for now, I really like this gun. It's like nice and fresh and new, and you know, if you use it in close quarters, like inside buildings and here around corners, and you don't try to do like some kind of long distance shots, this gun does actually really well. And yeah, I've gotten some good surprising kills with it, because people just don't know you're around when you have a silencer. I have to say, like for example in Call of Duty and some you know, even in Battlefield 4, often I was actually playing with a silencer, because you have the disadvantage of people not knowing exactly where they're shot from and not finding you as fast is huge. But then on the other hand, in this match, I really wasn't sure what's going on, because even though I had a silencer and I was clearly like in a building where there was nobody else, people always seemed to know where I was. So for a brief moment, oh, and there is a trap, look at that. I almost ran into it. I can't take that thing out because it's kind of cleverly hidden around the corner. I could have thrown a grenade, but then I kind of give away my position. So anyway, I should not really, I'm going to go up my sneaky way. I found that out just by accident, that there's a sneaky way up the sniper hill. So a lot of times people see how long distance, it's just absolutely hideous to take anyone out with this gun. It works, but you have to absolutely have a headshot. So there's one sniper, and I believe there's going to be a bunch more snipers up here in a minute. I'm just kind of checking out the whole hill, making sure that I don't get shot in the back. Doesn't seem to be anyone around here, but there is a heli, and I don't know if that was an enemy heli or if that was ours, just making sure nobody got out and is actually attacking me. So, nope. And there they are. 1, 2, 3 snipers. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna throw a C4, and look at that! My team came and took them all down, and I kind of missed out here. But, you know, it's one for the team, so it's a good thing. But sometimes it's just those situations where you hate when people take your kills, because you just had this amazing plan and you just saw yourself getting a double, triple kill, and you miss out. So anyway, so here you have a really nice look over the map. I think it's basically the whole map, so you could just see how amazing it is to snipe from up here. But it's also easy access for anyone to kind of just sneak up and take out those pesky snipers. There's so many accesses, and here I'm actually inside a train car, and I found out that's actually a really good place to take out people up that are riding the train, or people that are just kind of trying to go through the tunnel, ride through the tunnel with their cars, walk through the tunnels. This is a really good place to actually place the C4. So I'm putting some C4, and I miss out But I'm trying it later with the train, and you cannot take down the train. That's kind of how I found out. But it is a really good spot for now because people don't know the map yet. But I can assume that this is probably going to be more of a death trap later when people really know this map, because there are so many ways to get to, and yeah, it's just going to be really, really hard. We have another pesky vehicle. As you can see, those are super deadly. And they must have fixed something in the game, because I didn't used to be able to take down a car with one breaching charge, and now I've realized you can actually do that, unless I've just been lucky. But anyway, so this is the end of this video, final video, last video. I hope you enjoyed this train dodge map review. And I hope I see you next time when I try to post some more game modes in this new DLC. Take care. Bye-bye.